Everything you have been told about human history is a carefully crafted illusion. You believe we are the pinnacle of civilization because we have satellites. And the internet? Look at this screen. This is not science fiction. This is real-world LiDAR data from the heart of the Amazon, recorded in January 2026. Beneath 1,000 years of roots, where the sun has never touched the ground, lies a network of straight lines so perfect they defy logic. Continental highways, massive geometric structures, and an energy system still silently pulsing in rhythm with the Earth. We are not the first ones to rule this planet. We are just the latecomers, accidentally stepping on the roof of a vast empire that chose to hide. Are you ready to face the truth? The Amazon, a vast ocean of vegetation, concealing secrets that modern humanity has never dared to touch. They call it the green lungs. But to Dr. Elias, it is a colossal camouflage, a chlorophyll shroud designed to hide the scars of history. Our journey begins at the headwaters of the Tapajos River, a place where satellite maps show nothing but a dense, suffocating green. But beneath that green is something that will force every textbook to be rewritten from scratch. The machete swings rhythmically, thwack, thwack. Every strike into the ancient lianas is a step closer to the unknown. Humidity here hits 98%. The air is thick like water, choking every breath of the expedition. Elias stops. He wipes away a layer of sweat mixed with mud from his forehead. The rugged leather watch on his wrist stopped 2 hours ago. His compass needle spins wildly, like a caged animal. Magnetic fields here do not follow the rules. Look closely at these straight lines on the ground. They are exactly 12 meters wide. They run for hundreds of miles, without deviating by a single degree. Nature does not build straight lines like this. Only a superior intelligence, an engineering feat we consider mythical, could have carved them. And then, the jungle suddenly goes silent, a terrifying stillness. No more macaw screams, no more howler monkeys, only the whistle of wind through a massive crack behind a roaring waterfall. Elias pulls back the vines, and that is when the script of humanity is torn to shreds. A door of solid black basalt, over 30 meters high, looms before him. It was not built. It was carved directly into the mountainside with laser-like precision. Elias places his trembling hand on that cold surface. A low-frequency vibration surges through his marrow. The door does not open in a traditional way. It melts inward, inviting him into a darkness that seems to swallow the very light of his headlamp. Welcome to the underworld, a space so vast that clouds can form right beneath this gargantuan cavern roof. Elias walks on hexagonal stone tiles that glow with a soft blue light. This is not electricity. This is bioluminescence. Every footstep awakens a network of life. Massive fungi that look like pulsing brains, pale trees that do not need photosynthesis, stretching silk-like branches to absorb geothermal heat. Look at that translucent jaguar. It does not watch Elias with aggression. It watches him with a strange, haunting clairvoyance. In this world, predator and prey seem to have reached an ancient peace treaty. Everything is operated by a biological AI, a root network acting as nerves, connecting the entire city. Elias finds copper pipes in a strange alloy. Inside them, a silver liquid flows with a hum. It is not water, it is energy, eternal energy. The very thing humanity is still desperately searching for to save the green world above. Deepening into the dark, Elias senses them, statues 4 meters tall, faces without mouths, but eyes as large as galaxies. They are not aliens. They are the Earth's original inhabitants, the ones who chose to retreat into the deep when the Great Flood wiped the surface clean tens of thousands of years ago. They did not disappear. They were just waiting. A thunderous hum begins to vibrate from the floor. It is not an engine. It is a harmonic resonance, like the ring of a Tibetan singing bowl on a planetary scale. The city is waking up, and the presence of Elias, a being full of chaotic thoughts from the world above, begins to trigger its defense systems. And then, the darkness completely vanishes. Before Elias lies not a cave, but a radiant metropolis, not made of gold like the greedy once dreamed. El Dorado is a masterpiece of stone, crystal, and light. Towers reach thousands of meters high, touching the cavern ceiling. Glowing liquid waterfalls pour over geometric plazas. At the center of the city, a massive crystal block floats in midair. It is the heart of the Amazon. It regulates the climate, it regulates life, and it has kept the jungle above lush for millions of years. Elias realizes a terrifying truth. The Amazon is not a natural forest. It is a gargantuan air filtration machine built by the civilization. We call it the green lungs. But we never knew who installed and operated it. All knowledge of physics, every law of gravity seems void here. Massive stones hovering, silent vehicles gliding on magnetic grooves. This is the Atlantis of South America, a civilization that reached absolute harmony between technology and spirituality. But Elias is not welcome. The Guardians, beings of pure energy, begin to emerge from the stone walls. They have no weapons. They are the weapons. Every step they take warps the space around them. Elias feels time slowing down. His heartbeat, his breath, seem to be synchronizing with the pulse of the city. The city begins to self-destruct, not because it is fragile, but because it does not allow the pollution of the modern world to touch its eternal energy core. Elias runs, sprinting between avenues melting into white light. He sees massive machines retracting all data, erasing every trace of a great civilization. The explosions do not create fire. They create black holes swallowing space. As Elias bursts out of the underground vault, the Amazon has changed. Trees are moving. The earth is filling in the entrances. Everything returns to a dreamlike state. But in his hand, a purple crystal fragment still pulses with his heart. And on his left wrist, the mark of his watch is gone, replaced by a glowing sequence of code. He is no longer just a man. He is a witness to the impossible. The light slowly fades over the ancient Amazon canopy, but what we have witnessed will burn in our minds forever. We have walked the subterranean avenues of El Dorado, touched timeless technology, and felt the pulse of a world that has always been there, quiet and enduring right beneath our feet. Looking at the greatness of these lost civilizations, we realize the fear of the unknown is only an illusion. The truth does not come to threaten, it comes to liberate us from our own narrow limits. We are not alone, and this earth holds more wonder than the naked eye can see. There is a saying, the greatest truth does not lie in what we find beneath the ground, but in the stillness we find within our own souls. That is the greatest gift this journey offers you. If in this moment you feel your heart a little lighter, feel an invisible connection to nature and all things, share this peaceful energy with those you love most. To plant the seeds of serenity together in a world of chaos, leave the word peace in the comments. It is not just an interaction, it is a promise we make to each other, to always keep our minds calm before the mysteries of life. Thank you for walking to the end of the truth with me. I wish you a life of peace.